Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, where today we are watching some trailers before going to the movies later on. Abigail obviously drops tonight, so I'm very excited about that. I've got a little bit of time to watch a couple more trailers. We did watch a trailer this morning before work started. That, of course, was the upcoming animated feature for the Transformers 1, starring Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Key, couple other big time names in there. Looks like a lot of fun if you're open to that type of a Transformers movie. So I'm super excited to see what we get there. If you want to see my reactions and thoughts, you can see them right up there. But now, before I skedaddle to go get drinks with my friends and then eventually see Abigail, I was like, I gotta watch at least one more trailer today because one more trailer came out. And it's a trailer that I've been patiently waiting for since CinemaCon dropped it at CinemaCon only last week. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to dive in and take a look at the official trailer for Trap, and that is the upcoming M. Night Shyamalan movie that I'm kind of stoked for. When I heard that the premise was going to be around a father and teen daughter going to a pop concert and kind of falling into this like sinister trap, so to speak, I was like, ooh, that's kind of a cool idea, specifically in this climate where, you know, Taylor Swift had like the biggest year of all time. It felt like last year she was everywhere, tons of touring and still touring. And obviously pop concerts are very popular. So to pick that realm to focus a horror suspense movie with a father-daughter pairing, I think is kind of a cool idea. Then also when you think, you know, M. Night is a father and he has a daughter who is directing now herself. We saw her directorial debut trailer that came out of CinemaCon, the only Shyamalan trailer to come out of CinemaCon last week, for her upcoming title, The Watchers, which looks really cool. I think she has a lot of similar vibes to her dad, which she's also shown in what she's done on his TV show Servant, over on Apple TV Plus. But, you know, her movie looks like the suspense and all the things that I love from a Shyamalan personally is going to be there. And now I'm psyched that we get to see what M. Night has going on with Trap, specifically because my man Josh Hartnett is in this movie. I've always loved Hartnett. Anytime he pops up, I'm usually excited about what's going on. And following his Oppenheimer outing, which that movie had so many potential supporting actor nominations, but like if Downey wasn't in that movie, I think Hartnett popped a little bit more than Damon. My mom disagrees with me, so it's like say Damon and you know Downey weren't in the conversation. Like Josh Hartnett could have won a supporting actor this past year for what he did in Oppenheimer. I just thought he was a real big standout, and I didn't necessarily see that coming. So to now see him leading specifically an M. Night Shyamalan movie, that's super exciting. So I don't want to waste too much more time because, like I said, I got some things to do today. So let's get the trailer up for myself. Let's get it up for you. I've got to put the headphones on because my pods are still in my car. I was remote today, so I haven't left the apartment. But the headphones are on. I believe I've got volume. Should be good. Trailer is ready for me. Trailer's ready for you. Wasting no more time. Let's take a look at the official trailer for Trap.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lady Raven.
Lady Raven.
Hurry, come on.
That already sounds ominous.
No dad jokes. This
I like
is
this.
serious.
I like this upbeat vibe though. That's not. I'm not used to that. But fits the pop concert
Thank
vibe.
you. Thank you. This is literally
Concert
the best
tea.
thing in my life.
Oh wow, Dad got good seats. Here we go. Lady Raven does sound ominous enough though to be potentially bad.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can leave you here in the seat.
I'm good, Dad.
I can understand that too. Uh-oh, what's going on there?
All right? Hi. Cooper. Jamie.
What's with all the police trucks outside? The cameras everywhere, Jamie.
I'm not supposed to tell.
Something happening?
Oh,
Don't rat me out.
I won't.
You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up? Well, the feds or whatever heard
Oh, the trap is for a serial killer.
So they set up a trap for him.
Oh, that's cool.
This whole concert,
But also terrifying.
they're watching all the exits, checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here.
Oh man, is this gonna turn into a slasher fest? This would be fun if it did. I don't think M. Night's ever really leaned into a slasher full on. Live basement. Oh! Oh, he's... Oh! Hardnuts the Butcher?
Dad.
Oh, I like that so much.
I'm sorry, Riley. What was that?
Well, at least we know his daughter is gonna be safe. That was my biggest concern, I think. For a new experience in the world of M. Night Shyamalan. We're showing you the twist in the trailer.
This day.
Dude. I dig that so much.
You're kind of dope, right?
Yo, only in theaters August 9th. Look out. And Salika debuting as Lady Raven. I need to compose myself for a second. So typically, for those that are unfamiliar with M. Night Shyamalan, his movies have a twist in them. And we find that twist out somewhere in the end of the second act. Maybe the reveal is usually in the third act, right? Like a typical twist type of scenario. I don't know if I've ever seen an M. Night Shyamalan trailer have a twist like that in the trailer. It would be really cool if the movie is not going to be twisty. Like, I saw M. Night right before COVID. He was at Comic-Con, and he was talking about, being somebody who's known for twists and how that can make writing tough because people are going to be looking for it and trying to work in and around where it just feels natural and things like that. But it's not something like he's always striving to do. And I think it'd be kind of cool to just give you a suspense thriller where the killer is your protagonist, right? Like, like that's the twist. Like the twist, going in is that your protagonist that you're following is actually the antagonist, and how that plays, I think, is fast. Like, it feels like M. Night could be going in on his first legit slasher flick. I don't think he's ever done like a traditional slasher. I'm trying to think. I don't there's definitely been but not I don't think he's ever done a traditional slasher. If that's what's happening here, that is so exciting. And I think the build to this whole thing is perfect, right? Like, here's the dad and daughter, like, oh, I gotta tie my shoe. You're using the artist's music to kind of make it upbeat a little bit. And you're like, oh, man, look, this is gonna be a fun father-daughter outing. You see him doing all the things that you want a dad to do, right? Like, he's right by her side all the way there, gets her to the front. Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, this is the best day ever. Let's take a selfie. Like, what a great dad. Then, when he finally is like, oh, man, I got to go to the bathroom, he's really concerned, right? And, his daughter's a teenager, right? She probably looks like she's maybe in that, 13, 14, 15 area. More than capable of taking care of herself around a bunch of other teenagers and parents, right? Like, the one thing you'll get in a pop concert is, lots of parents with younger kids. So, you're in a pretty safe environment, but dad probably has never done something like that. So, hey, I just want to make sure you're good. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then I thought the coolest thing was starting to see, for me, the first reveal was that the trap wasn't for people. Well, it is for people at the concert. It's not for Josh Hartnett. But then it seems like it is a trap for Josh Hartnett. So I think that's going to be I think Hartnett set all this up where it's I'm going to tip everybody that the butcher's here, get the police to come trap everybody inside of this thing, and then I'm going to go ham. That's where I hope we're going. But I do like the initial reveal of oh no, it's a trap by the police to catch this guy. And you're like, oh, that's awesome. Sweet. No problem. That's it could get messy, but now you're going to be in this suspense. Things are happening. There's a killer in the with this father-daughter. And then this right out the gate, his face is starting to get a little funky there. And then the reveal when they show him holding that live system thing, I was like, wait, what's because at first it was oh man, maybe he got his hands this could be later in the movie. Him and his daughter are hiding. He got his hands on something, sees that somebody is kidnapped or something, and then you see that face, and and you're like, oh, you're the butcher. Like, such a cool play. And then to put him back at the concert, like, visually, this looks stunning too. I mean, I love M. Night's work behind the camera, but she sure isn't. But particularly like what he's playing with. This feels like a big movie. Like it just, I like the vibes. And he's definitely getting the concert vibes right. It is kind of dope. But even there, he looks like. And now that you know and you watch it back, you're just like, but I'm so here for that. That looks freaking fantastic. And I think the year of 2024 is going to give us 2 Shyamalan movies from 2 different Shyamalans. I think they're both going to be excellent. I'm really stoked for the watchers. I'm probably a little bit more, no offense, Ashana, I'm probably a little bit more stoked for this, mostly because of Hartnett. I love Dakota Fanning, but Josh Hartnett specifically playing like a character like this, that's super exciting for me. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna flip it over to you guys. What are you thinking here? Where do you fall on the M. Night scale? Are you a big fan, a mediocre fan? Do you not like his movies? Where do you kind of fall there? What do you think of the idea of twists and how M. Night plays with them? And how interesting is it to get the twist in the trailer? And the twist in and of itself is kind of like a little bit of a double twist, right? Where it's like, oh, he's the butcher, and oh, I bet you the twist that follows that is that this whole thing he's set up so that the cops would be here, everybody would be trapped inside to kind of give him a kill box almost. So do you think that's an interesting concept? Do you like the idea that the twist is here, and do you think that means that there won't be a major twist in the movie? What's working visually? What do you think of Josh Hartnett? What do you think about him playing in a realm like this? Anything that you got, good, bad, indifferent, on the official trailer for Trap, put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions, you want to be here to see my thoughts on either the watchers coming from Ashana or Trap coming from M. Night. You want to see my thoughts on Abigail later on. You just dig the vibe. You want to show a little love and support. Well, hey, come join the C-Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Hey, what's up, C-Maniac Nation? Winter Ken here, where we grow out our roots and our beard, letting you know that you can see some new C-Man videos right up here and right down here. And if you want all those videos and show that man a little love and support, come join C-Maniac Nation right over there, and the C-Man will catch you on the next one.